What? Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Mike.
I'm Jenny.
Pratt Family Homestead. Today we are going to be bringing you our second video of Canuary.
Yes.
It's going to be sweet and hot Thai dipping sauce. Out of this book, we get a lot of good recipes out of this book.
So this book my mom had given us to look up some recipes, and we may or may not have kept it.
I guess I didn't realize we were supposed to return it.
I kind of think we were, but
Thanks, Denise.
sorry, Mom.
Okay, so we've already got the jar and stuff sterilizing. I'll show you that in a minute.
Hey Dad, have you told them about Canuary? Hey Dad, have you told them about Canuary yet?
Have you told them they can win a canner?
Georgie, they can win a canner. They can win. Right. So what they're talking about is you gotta comment on the videos. And then Sutton's Daze. Lisa Sutton is going to pick a comment. No, she's gonna pick a...
Dad, all they need to do is comment on every Canuary video, because Lisa Sutton over at Sutton Daze is taking one comment from one Canuary video, and that person wins a new canner.
You have to comment on all the videos.
Okay, so we've already got the jars and stuff sterilizing. I'll show you that in a minute. We're basically boiling right now all of our jars in our rings, and then after the boiling's done, we will, when the water has cooled just a hair from boiling, we'll put the lids in, right?
Yes.
It's Thai hot and sweet dipping sauce. And let me tell you, this is a super basic beginner recipe. I feel like our last one may have been more advanced. It was canning meat. Some people shy away from this. But this canning recipe, you are basically canning vinegar.
Pretty much.
So you can adjust the sugar in this if you want in this recipe. You can adjust the seasonings if you want. But we wanted to bring you guys a really super simple canning video in case you're watching this whole Canuary series and you just want to jump in and try something. And so this is a water bath canning also. We're going to run you through the recipe real quick. 6 cups of organic cider vinegar, 6 cups of sugar. A lot of people are not going to like that amount of sugar, I don't think. But remember, this is a sweet and hot dipping sauce, a sweet and hot Thai dipping sauce. So go with the sugar. 1/2 cup of red pepper flakes, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup of finely chopped garlic.
We'll be using our homegrown garlic.
We like it spicy. And we like it sweet.
A lot of us really like this dipping sauce, and one of my probably most common ways of using it is we'll cut up veggies and I'll dunk the veggies in it and eat it. But oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless. I've been wanting to take some of this sauce and even pour it on pancakes. I know that sounds a little crazy, but sweet and hot pancakes, come on. I've also made stir fry with it. So I've taken this sauce and dumped a little bit into my stir fry with it. Like I said, you could really do a lot of things with this sauce. All right, so the jars are done way ahead of me. They're boiling. They are sterile. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill the burner. All right, Mr. Andrew Pratt is going to help me do some of this stuff here. So first of all, Andrew, what it says to do is to combine the salt and garlic and mix it up. Would you like a little bit bigger bowl to do that?
Yes, please.
Here, we have one of these sitting right here. The directions say we're going to combine the salt and garlic into a small bowl. Go ahead and just dump it in there. Does it need to be scraped out? You can use this for it.
There we go.
Excellent. And sprinkle the sugar over top of that and mix it up.
That's salt.
I'm sorry, sprinkle the salt over that. Thank you, buddy. Sprinkle the salt over that, and then we'll mix it up. Yeah, scrape that off there. Oh, good. We do not want to waste any of our salt. Some of us like salt a lot, don't we, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we know anybody?
Yeah.
Me.
Me.
All right, I think that's good. I think we can set that aside. Okay. Next, what they say to do is, do you think you can carefully get all that sugar into this pot? Do you think you can do this?
I don't know. That looks like a lot of sugar. It might be heavy.
It is a lot of sugar. So, yep, you can either pour it from that end or the other. Oh, it's coming off it's going off the sides onto the counter. We'll get that. The counter's clean, so we'll just get that brushed right into here. Good job.
There's a lot in the middle.
Yep. Okay.
It's dissolving.
How much spilled out? Oh, not really all that much. Do you want to try wiping that into your hand and get it in there? The counter's actually wet because it's clean. I just wiped it down. All right, throw that in there. I did this a little backwards. I was supposed to bring the apple cider vinegar to a boil and then add the sugar, but this should work out just fine too. I'm going to slowly bring it up, try to get it dissolved in, and bring it to a boil. I have a feeling this will work out just fine. I was so dead set on watching Andrew pour that bowl. I knew he would love pouring that sugar into here that I forgot that I was supposed to actually have this boiling first. But again, this should work out no problem. I'm just going to sit here and nurse it up to a boil. Once it's boiling, we're going to let it gently boil for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to remove it from the heat, and we're going to add the garlic and salt mixture and the red pepper flakes. I believe the vinegar is about ready to start boiling. What I'm going to go ahead and do is add the lids to the hot water. The water's no longer boiling, and get those warmed up. So yeah, we're going to get 10 thrown in there. This supposedly makes 9 half pints. So I got 10 jars out. So I'm going to put 10 lids in there. The vinegar and sugar are starting to boil. Just starting, so we are going to start working through this. As you can see, this has been boiling. We're going to add red pepper flakes. And you might want to keep your face away from the steam. Inhaling that apple cider vinegar is really something else. This is a great recipe. You can get your kids involved in making this as well. Okay, these jars are pretty piping hot, but I'm going to grab one or 2 or 3. We are going to start ladling this in. Now, I think I said before, I always try to get a consistent amount. Like, I don't want one overloaded with garlic and pepper flakes and another one not have much. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. Whenever I do my soups, I stir it like this. And then whatever comes up in the ladle comes up in the ladle. One of these ladles is about half of what I need. We are going for a 1/2 inch headspace. If you have one of these handy tools, it'll tell you a 1/2 inch. I happen to know that a 1/2 inch is right where this, whatever funnel or whatever you want to call it, right where it meets. Let's make sure I'm right. If you're not familiar, this handy tool will tell you the measurements. And so we're going right here for 1/2 inch. Okay, so it says I need to add just a hair more. Which actually, after I put that back in, I guess I can see that it's not quite up to that rim. There we go. That should be a 1/2 inch. Let's see. Yes, I mean, it is basically right there. I just realized my camera was not fully centered over here. So we will give you a couple shots. So what I was talking about earlier, I thought you guys were seeing that, is I will stir this pot like this. Get everything in there all good and mixed up. And while it's staying mixed up, then I will take out a ladle and I will put it into here. And that hopefully will help distribute this evenly between all the jars. That's 5 we got done. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have any more heated up jars, rings, and lids and all that. So just to keep this moving, this bit right here is probably just going to end up in our fridge. I'm not even so sure that would make a whole nother jar. It would come really close. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take a paper towel. We're going to put some vinegar on it. And we're going to wipe all these rims down. When you are wiping these rims down, ooh, that's warm. You're cleaning the rim, but you're inspecting it for some nicks, some cracks, some chips. We have found some that way before. I did put these lids back in the water to warm them back up a little. I usually pat dry them. I usually don't worry about it too much, to tell you the truth. For the rings, you want to get it on there and just finger tight. You're not cranking down on it, nothing like that. You are just finger tight. I tend to put these on tighter than Jenny does. The two of us have two different meanings of finger tight. I'm not saying I'm right, but I am always right. But I'm just saying that we all have different whatevers. The biggest thing is you do not want to be cranking down on these, all right? This is a whole bunch of goodness right here. Wowzers. And I like, from looking at the jars, it looks like I got a consistent amount of garlic and red pepper flakes in each jar. That makes me very happy. Okay, now this book says just to make sure the jars are completely covered in water. The newer books say you need to have at least 1 inch, which I think I do, but I'm going to go ahead and add some more just to be on the safe side. Okay, we got the jars in here. We got it going. I can hear it is getting close to a boil. Once it is at a rolling boil, you're going to want to, the book says, to process these for 15 minutes. Now, that is for elevations of 0 to 1,000 feet. Our elevation here is above 1,000 feet. It's only over 1,000 foot by about this much. I believe we're around 1,100. What you got to do then is, I believe it's from 1,000 to 3,000 feet. You increase your time by 5 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to process for 20 minutes. Now, interestingly enough, I Googled this recipe real quick, and the same brand lids that I'm using, which I said is the Ball brand, but the Canadian Ball brand, on their website, the Bernardin website, for this, it shows a little bit different directions than this book. We're going to stick to this book that I showed you, but if you get to Googling this and you land on that website, I wanted to show you that. Oh yeah, all right, we are rolling. I'm going to let you guys take a peek at this. We are rolling in there. So we are going to start our timer for 20 minutes. Well, you've missed Canuary too.
Sorry.
But I got the bacon going for you.
Thank you.
And we're going to have some cheeseburger sliders. Bacon cheeseburger sliders.
Bacon.
So our 20-minute timer is just went off. We're done with it. We're going to turn the stove off. We're going to remove the lid from the canner. And then we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. And then we're going to come back and get the jars up. When you take this lid off, I highly recommend doing the deal where you tip it this way so that steam doesn't come up in your face. So I always open lids that way. And this is really hot. I can tolerate it okay, but you might want to use a mitt to take that off. The 5 minutes is up. We're right here. We're going to take these jars out and get them set up on the towel. You want to space these 1 to 2 inches apart evenly. You just don't want to cram them together, because you want airflow evenly around them so they can cool together. All right. So we're going to take them out and get them on the towel and get them cooling. I like to drain a little water off the top. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. It's just what I do. So as you will notice, we have some hard water, and you can eliminate the white film on your jars by putting just a little bit of vinegar in your water. I would say we do this 50% of the time. The other 50% of the time we just plain forget. Now when the jars were sterilizing, I did have vinegar in the water, but usually after you've boiled it and stuff, you want to add a little bit more, and I did not do that. So some people are for the vinegar, some people are not for the vinegar. We generally do it because now we'll end up scrubbing these off pretty good. Which you're supposed to wipe them off anyways, but this film can really get stuck on there sometimes. Okay, ultimately you want those to sit there undisturbed, not touching them. You're not tightening the bands, you're not doing nothing. You want those to sit there for 12 to 24 hours before you get them cleaned up and stuff. And then what you'll do is, I don't know if I have time to show you this before the video goes live, because we're doing this the night before and I'll have the video going live in the morning. But once they've fully cooled, and it's been 12 to 24 hours, we usually do about the 12-hour mark right in there. Sometimes 10, 16 hours, whatever. But you'll take the ring off, you'll wipe your jars off, and you will test to make sure that the lids have sealed. What's your general test? Because I usually, when I'm wiping them, you had recently told me that the way I do it, you had read somewhere that you're not supposed to. But while I'm wiping them, I kind of roughly check. I mean like I'm rough when I check the seal, and if it doesn't like kind of come off, then I'm happy.
I just take it and like kind of grab the lid a little and just give a like light pressure, and if it doesn't come off, I leave it be, because you're not really supposed to mess with it because that could damage the seal. So I'll wipe it down carefully, of course, don't be shaking your stove up, and then just kind of just ever so slightly pull on it, and if it doesn't come off.
And if that audio was awful, we have something in the sink, and when the water pump just kicked on, it was vibrating in there. And that leftover sauce right there, I am going to try that with some of these sliders Jenny's putting together tonight. Yeah. This is our homegrown bacon, too. And I'm just curious. I've never tried a little bit of bacon on there. And, or a little bit of that on bacon. I just put a lot on there. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Jenny, you should give it a shot. I mean, there's 6 cups of sugar in there. Jenny's going to love it.
And it's bacon. Is that too much?
I didn't... This hasn't been sitting for a long time, so I didn't get a whole ton of heat. I did get heat, but not a lot of heat.
That is really good.
But also, you don't want to usually mess with your bacon.
Mm. But it's really good.
All right, I'm going to go get some of that cauliflower and broccoli and dunk it in here, too. All right.
Or cauliflower.
Let's try some. I got some broccoli. I'm going to give mine a good soaking.
I assisted.
You did.
Ooh. That's a little funky.
You didn't like that? Mm. I really liked it, but I do agree that maybe the because I eat this is what I do a lot, is I dunk veggies in this and eat them. But the sweetness with the veggie, I think, takes a little getting used to.
Yeah.
But I'm getting some heat now.
Yeah. I also think that maybe I got a little bit too much, because like I got a big.
We're gonna swap it up. I got cauliflower. She's got broccoli.
I got a big taste of this, and then followed up by, cauliflower has a weird taste. It has its own unique taste, and so I think maybe
I got pepper flakes on there.
Maybe I just had too much of this. I like it better with the bacon.
All right. So you can do the burger dunk challenge?
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned.
Wada.
A little warm? It's setting in pretty good?
It's a little warm.
Oh, heck yeah. That's what we really like. We like some heat around here.
Woo!
So Jenny and I are sitting here talking, and the other things that I've put this on sandwiches before, and tortilla wraps and different things like that. Do you think you would try it on a sandwich?
I don't think that I would.
It's not really her jam.
No.
But as we were talking about the veggie, she thinks for her, now that she first tried it with the bacon, she just pictures putting this on meat. Like you had said, the pork or the chicken you made the other night.
I made kebabs. Well, unkebabs. I didn't actually put them on the stick. I just like grilled them all up.
They were amazing.
But I think like on pork, on chicken, on burgers, like it belongs with meat. I can't really see it going with anything else. I didn't dig it with the veggies. I don't think I'd put it on eggs. It goes with meat.
Dad makes the best food ever. He's totally making us say this.
Kids are going to do a little veggie taste test, and then we have another taste test for them. Go ahead and dunk. This can be very spicy, so... Andrew's not even going to play around. He's going to go for a little teen... There you go, brother. All right, Grace, what do you got?
A cucumber.
All right, go ahead. Faith or TJ, whoever. Oh, look at Faith. Faith, look at all those red pepper flakes you got on there. Woo! Get that girl some water or milk. Yeah, TJ's going to do it too. All right. Okay, Andrew, you're the first one. What do you think? Do you like it or no?
Yeah, it's good.
You can be honest. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't.
I like it.
Do you? You got some heat from it?
Yeah.
You like it?
It's good. It got no heat.
Okay.
It's got no heat in me.
Faith put the whole thing in her mouth, so we'll give her a minute to reply to us. We'll put her last now. Look at TJ. TJ's done. What's up, TJ? What do
I
you
liked it. It's good.
It's really good? Are you still chewing?
No.
Okay, what do you
I'm
think?
It all it breaks us.
What do you think?
I think I really like it. I love how it's like sweet and spicy. And like the spice doesn't overtake the sweetness. There's still some sweetness to it.
Did you get heat, TJ?
Yeah, I did. Get
Okay.
some.
All right, now Mom has a piece of bacon for you guys to try and dip in there.
Oh, you snatched that from your sister.
I love my bacon.
Do I have to dunk it in there?
Yeah, dunk it in there.
I'm only gonna do it a little bit.
Grace,
That's fine.
Grace, darling, if you want to do a taste test, do a taste test, but you don't have to. If you just want to eat the bacon, go ahead. The older kids, I'm making do it though. I'm making them. Do you hear that, TJ? I'm making you.
Being forced.
What do you think?
It's good. I like it.
I want to know, do you like it better on the bacon or better on the veggie?
Veggie.
Really?
Bacon.
I'm on the bacon?
Yeah, I think the
I
bacon
think
gives
if it
more.
was Dad's bacon, it'd be better, but I liked it better on the veggies.
Yeah, because
I'm all
the bacon flavor kind of overtakes it, so you can't really taste it.
But it's bacon.
I know. I could eat a
I
pound of
think
bacon
that
by
has a lot.
myself.
I think that has a lot to do with it though. It's bacon,
Yeah.
so putting it on bacon already elevates it way above everything else.
Bacon. But it is
And-
really good on the veggies.
And what TJ meant about my bacon is this is actually one of the pigs that we took the processor, and the processor made the bacon. And what TJ is referring to is I've actually now started. So that's got to be some old bacon, doesn't it? Maybe. But I've actually started getting the pork belly back fresh and making our own bacon. It is also dinner with a movie night tonight. So TJ, how did you like the Dunkin' the burger in?
I liked it. It gave it a nice heat.
Awesome. Faith?
I liked it. It gives it a nice like sweetness with a little bit of spice to it.
In fact, Faith liked it so much she's like, Dad, can I have my own bowl for Dunkin'? Grace, you didn't try dunking it, did you?
No, but I like the bacon.
Oh, all right. Andrew, did you try dunking it?
Yeah, it was good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Do you want your own bowl or you just want to skip it?
I'll just skip it. But I did like it.
Okay. I was calling these sliders earlier, but they're really just burgers. But so my burger here with jalapenos and tomato and everything's kind of falling off. This is going to be a trick. I got a good old clump. That's awesome. And I forgot to mention this before. I have actually put this on the burgers before. So I was actually just telling the kid that I'm going to open my burger up, I think, and actually just drizzle it on. Because dunking it like that, it got the bread soggy. It got the bun soggy. So I don't really like soggy bread too much at all. But that is really, really good on there like that. And check this out. On the corn. That's going to be really good as well. That's amazing. You guys have to give this dip a try. Make half a batch if you want, or a quarter batch if you want, just to give it a shot. Really good stuff. And Jenny's anti-veggie, so her burger looks a lot less messy. But she'll end up making a bigger mess.
My nickname is Messy Jenny. That's really good. No, that is really good. That gives it like a whole different level of flavor. That's really good.
That's awesome. Yeah, I agree. It's awesome. Do you want to try a bite of my corn so you don't ruin yours?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're gonna get my cooties on there.
My fork.
But my cooties were my fork was in the corn.
Yeah, well, my fingers are in your corn. Nope, just the burger.
Jenny's all about only putting it on the meat. So, hey.
That's what I like.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you guys found this informative. And again, this is a very beginner's recipe. Anybody can do this. I would imagine you could even add pectin to this and make a jelly out of it.
Oh, I bet the kids would like that.
The kids would go flip for that. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you guys have been enjoying Canuary. There are tons of awesome videos. Every single day a new video in January. So make sure you go watch all those and you comment on all those. So
Only one day left.
Only one day left. And as TJ has told us, you got to comment on all the videos because you don't know what video is getting randomly selected for the comment to be selected from that video. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Anyways, TJ let you know about all that already. So make sure you go try to get yourself a pressure canner by commenting on all the videos. Later, guys.
Bye.